Congratulations, Chris.
Essentially, the legal authorities who need to know stuff about my finances. That's it. Those are the only people who actually know the truth about my situation. And that's the only people who will ever know. Because I'm not going to tell anyone else, because guess what? It's none of anyone's business at all. So that's why. And that's what I mean. You're like, well, are you going to show everything? No, I'm not going to show you anything. I don't have to. None of this ever should have come to light. It's only because of my obsessive trolls that anything was ever questioned, anything was ever brought to light as it could be this, it could be this, it could be this, and a million circumstantial guesses and things and conspiracy theory, tinfoil hats going on. It never was anyone's business to begin with. It had nothing to do with my content. It had nothing to do with the public face I put out as a business. So no one should have ever cared. Right? Okay. That being said, we got to end the show now. It's late now. Okay? So thank you guys for chilling. Okay, so what should we cut out? I should cut out the Medicare segment. I should cut out the game news that I screwed up. And maybe I could cut out the one more part. I was thinking maybe talking about how I have a hard time believing positivity because of the depression and how it affects me. Maybe that. Like, those could be kind of interesting clips out of this podcast, right? I'll have to see later tonight how much time I have to clip all, because it takes a long time to clip. So I don't even know if I'll have enough time about that, right? Okay. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for supporting. Tomorrow, I will recap how everything went on today's gameplay streams. Hopefully, I'll have some good news about my performance in Nintendo World Championships as well as Street Fighter 6. I'll also cover any game news or whatever. And that's that. Tomorrow's my final streaming day of the week before my break. So, all right, everyone, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Peace out. All righty. Let's get the Switch set up now, everybody. And I have to take a brief break to use the restroom before we begin. I hope you'll bear with me there. Let me get the Switch turned on and working with the setup first. So hold on a second. One control. All right. Off to a good start. Off to a better start than last time. When I did this last time, it said there was like 10 controllers and they were all conflicting. I do have the Pro controller and I do have a Hori pad. Both of which, you know, are connected, and sometimes they do a conflict. And then I can't get the one that I want to show up as controller 1 to actually show up as controller 1, and then the game doesn't work. But it looks like it's working today. Okay? And by the way, this is what it looks like when it's zoomed out. This is what I actually look like sitting here all day with you guys. This is the actual me sitting here. It's weird to see it zoomed out in that perspective, right? But that's what I actually look like. A big oaf. A big silly oaf. This camera's good. I can't get over how clear this camera is. Look at this. You know, it's a 4K camera, but I'm not doing 4K. This is 980p right now, or 960p. And then when I go widescreen, it's 1080p. Because I don't need fucking 4K. You can't see it anyway. I don't broadcast at 4K. You wouldn't even really notice the difference if I did that. Man, this camera's good. I love this thing. Sea of Stars is an X-Play Anywhere title. Everything's cross-platform without any effort. So now I got two people completely contradicting each other in my chat. Who do I believe? Right? You've completely contradicted each other. What I'd like you guys to do, please go into a room with those pool noodles and beat each other up senseless with those pool noodles until one passes out and the other person come out as the victor and tell me the truth about the game. Because at this point, I can't judge for myself.
Hola a todos, hoy les voy a hablar de Golden Mountains de Siberian Green. Ofrecen una resina premium de shilajit elaborada en la región de Altai en Siberia. Garantizan una pureza y concentración muy alta gracias a sus estándares estrictos de seguridad. Esta resina sólida es rica en elementos orgánicos y no está diluida, lo que preserva su potencia natural. Cada paquete incluye un certificado de calidad y seguridad tanto del laboratorio del fabricante como de un laboratorio independiente en Estados Unidos. El Shilajit viene en un envase de vidrio ecológico y también incluye una cuchara dosificadora para mayor comodidad. Definitivamente es un producto excelente si estás buscando Shilajit de alta calidad para mejorar tu bienestar.
I screwed up, made mistakes. Now I pay because I suck really bad. Yes, I really should have done better than I did. But as you see, I suck. I'm really bad. Oh, me, I was better at it. But I really suck. Man, I suck. Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I do better? I don't know. Man, I suck. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck! Why can't I do better? I don't know. I screwed up, made mistakes. Now I pay because I suck really bad. Yes, I really should have done better than I did. But as you see, I suck. They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce.
Yo!
Meerkat Mall.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger.
That's robust!
Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist.
Cheeseburger!
Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist.
Burger.
Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it.
Yo!
Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger.
That's robust!
Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist.
Burger.
Yo! Gow.
Cheeseburger!
My hand is completely covered in sauce. Alrighty, it looks like I'm just going to react tonight. Somebody, for some reason, said in the Twitter account that I need to start reading. Easy, just take it easy. Let's pour a drink.
Oh, take it easy.
Jasper, MC, next to me. What do we got? Oh my god! In other ways, $50 by the end of the stream would be appreciated. Sooner rather than later, even better. That way I don't have to think about it. But it is what it is. Please contribute if you like the content, okay? So poll. Let's do a poll before we begin. What? Screwed up already. What percent will Phil fall into in this week's World Championship results. Will I be in the top 5%? The top 10%? The top 20%? Or below the top 20%? There you go. You guys guess in the poll, and then we'll see if that's appropriate to my results from last week. It is kind of fun to do this, you know, every week and then see how it changes. It's kind of neat. I like that. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? We'll start. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nintendo World Championships. So, good news is it's a new week from the last time that I played, and we're going to get our results from last week's World Championships run, which was, I think, competition number 4. I'm feeling pretty positive about the results because, if you remember, there was a really cool run in Zelda 2 that I think I did really good in, and I'm curious to see how the results will go. In fact, right now, people in the chat are voting, and if they think I made top 5%, top 10%, top 20%, or below the top 20% in my results from last week's challenge run. Okay? I do have some bad news. Someone had been leading me along over the course of the last week saying, oh, if you're going to keep playing Nintendo World Championships weekly, I'll donate a controller. And so they said they were going to get me this one off of Amazon and everything. And then all of a sudden, this weird thing happens, right? After talking to me for like 2 days about it, they're like, oh, so what I want to do is I want to buy this controller, but have it shipped to me first. And I'll confirm that it works with Switch, and then I'm going to ship it to you. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What do you know what I mean? So at that point, you know it's bullshit. You know, either they're not going to send it to me at all, or they're going to send me something else. You know what I'm saying? They're full of shit. So it was a troll, all right? So I've now tried the Pro Pad, the Nintendo Pro Pad, the Hori Gamepad, and last week when I played this, I tried it on this Wii Joy-Cons. Switch Joy-Cons. They all suck. Every single one of them sucks. This, you can't even push 2 directions at once. If you want to run and duck, you have to run, release, run, and then press duck in Mario 1, which is not how you play Mario 1, by the way. So this isn't good. The others give you the wrong inputs as you're pushing them. They look up and down when you're not pressing them. So there's just no solution without spending like $50, $60. There's no solution. Last stream, when we looked into it, people said, why don't you buy them directly from Nintendo? Well, you can only buy them in a 2-pack, the retro NES controllers, that is, for $60. That's stupid. I don't need 2. And then if you want to get the SNES controller instead, well, guess what? Oh, that doesn't qualify for free shipping. Shipping is $15 to $20, so you end up spending $50+ for the NES controller. I only spent like $40, $30 on the game, and I'm going to spend that much on the controller. And by the way, keep in mind the Switch is about to be outdated, right? They're going to get another Switch coming out. I don't want to be spending a ton of money on a controller I'll only use for this one game, right? So sadly, looks like no one's donating one. It was fake, and it looks like I'm just kind of stuck. I'm not going to spend money on one. So it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It's life. I guess I just got to deal with it. Out of all the controllers I've used, I guess technically this one was slightly better. So I'm just going to keep going with it, I guess. What about 8-Bit Dough? That's exactly what I was talking about. That's the controller that a fan wanted to donate. The good ones are anywhere from $40 to $50, sometimes $60 if they're wireless. But again, I'm not going to drop more than the cost of the game on a gamepad. You know, it's not. It's not worth it. It's a waste of money. Daxma says, I bought 8 controllers from 8-Bit Dough. They all suck ass. Wow. All right. So anyway, this is the new World Championship Challenge for this week. We've definitely done the first balloon fight one. We've definitely done the Mario 3 one where we fought a Hammer Brother. The third one we didn't. That's a hard challenge from Kirby. We didn't do those, so I don't even know what that is. I'm fairly certain we did the hard challenges in Mario 2, but I don't know what that one is. And we did not do any master challenges in Zelda, so I don't know what that one is. So this is going to be interesting. We got to do a bunch of new ones today, basically. All right. Are we ready to check? Shall we check? What happened to the Pro Controller? The Pro Controller is terrible. The D-pad is faulty on all Pro Controllers. It doesn't work. If you press it right, it'll go up. It's a piece of garbage. So, all right. People in the chat who have voted have overwhelmingly so far. Oh, my nose itchy. Only 117 people voted. Out of the 117 people who voted, overwhelmingly the votes are 49% for below the top 20%. Have you guys watched my Nintendo streams? I've always made at least top 10% every week. So one week I made top 8. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Here we go. Ready? Check now. Let's see how I did last week. So, last week we started off with door to door, all right, which is when you're dropping out of the sky and you land right at the beginning of the game and you land and open a door, okay? So let's see how I did on door to door from Super Mario Brothers 2. This 1988, great game by the way. So, world ranking, 43,000 people did it. Oh! I achieved the highest rank. No one could beat 5.91. The first achievement, I got number 1. I tied with the best in the world. We all got number 1. Now, how many people got that? Does it say? It doesn't say. Yeah, I got it frame perfect. I actually got exactly the fastest you could hit it. But the question is, how many people got that? Because if a ton of people got it, then it's meaningless, right? So I don't know. And can you see that? No, you can't. I can't do anything in this menu. All right, so anyway, just so you guys know it's real, I didn't edit this or anything. 43,074 players played, and I actually tied for number 1 with everybody else, as you can see there. Okay? So there you go. So everyone who voted is wrong. I got number 1. Okay? But again, how hard was that to achieve? And of course, that means in my birth year, 2095, and I tied for number 1. But it doesn't tell you how many people you tied with. I guess that's the bummer. For ties, it doesn't tell you how many people you've tied with, so you actually don't know how good of an achievement that is, right? World ranking number 1. What's funny is I don't get a reward for that. I wasn't awarded a badge or anything for being number 1. Are you kidding me? Top 0.1%. Oh, okay. So hold on. It's 0.1% times the total, right? So 1% of the total would be 430. Hold on a second. I think there's no way I tied with only 43 people. 43,074 times 1% would be 0.01. So this is 0.001.